All right, so in the next lesson, we're going to use Create React App to create our first React application. But before we do that, there's a couple things I want to let you know. The first thing is I'm going to be keeping all of our projects throughout the course in a single directory on my computer. You can see here on my desktop, I've created a React folder, and that's where I'm going to be creating all of my course projects. You are welcome to create your own folder wherever you want. It doesn't have to be on your desktop. It doesn't have to be called React. I'm just going to use this as our kind of central store for all of our projects. The second thing is before we use NPX, which we learned about earlier, to run Create React App, I want to make sure that we delete any potentially cached versions of Create React App that you may have on your computer. It's possible that this is not your first React tutorial, and just to make sure we're all on the same page, no matter what student you are, I want to make sure that you're not accidentally using an older version of Create React App and thus an older version of React. So what we're going to use is an NPX utility called Clear NPX Cache that's going to remove any locally stored or cached versions of Create React App that you may have on your computer. And that ensures that in the next lesson, when we do use Create React App, NPX will know that we don't have any local versions of that package, and it's going to make a fresh request to get the latest version of that utility from the NPM registry, and thus we're going to have the latest and greatest version of Create React App, which in turn will ensure that we create a React project with the latest and greatest version of React. All of this to say, what we want to do in our terminal in any directory is run npx space clear dash npx dash cache. So this is actually a library whose purpose it is to remove unused or cached libraries on your local computer. Kind of very funny and meta here. But I'm going to go ahead and press enter. It's going to ask us whether we want to install it. We do want to install it, and later on at the end of its deletion process, it will uninstall itself as well. So I can press Y for yes, press enter. So it's going to fetch that package. That package is going to be downloaded. It's going to run and remove any locally stored NPX utilities. You can also call those global packages or NPM packages that are available system-wide. So now we basically have a clean starting slate so that when we run NPX Create React App in the next lesson, we're going to fetch the latest and greatest version of that technology. All right, that's all there's to cover in this lesson. So I will see you in the next one.